Yo! What's up, guys? Back again, Rock with Rocks. Let's play Pokemon Light Platinum. This is part 5, I think, and yep, we're gonna take out these Snorlax. I'm only showing the first one because, I don't know, I didn't feel like showing the second one. I mean, not like you guys want to sit around and watch me fight 2 Snorlaxes. This is the same thing over and over. So if you've been following, nobody really follows it, but if you've been noticing my posts in the pit lately, you notice that I have been gushing over Radiohead and Tom York a lot. Well, I saw Radiohead on Monday, and they're probably my favorite band right now. And oh my God, they're Radiohead. How can you not like them? It's just like they're so different all the time. They have something for everybody, you know. Yeah, and if you notice the video in this, the music in these videos has been getting progressively less and less, shall we say, legal. The first time I kind of used just video game covers from random people around the internet and credited them all, and that was probably the most legit. Next time I used some Maybe She Will, and I was like, yeah, that's an obscure enough artist to where, I don't know, I don't think YouTube's gonna give a shit. And then, this time I pretty much just decided to say whatever, because today's artist of your life is Radiohead, because you can't just take a day and appreciate Radiohead. You gotta, you know, you need your whole life. You need your whole life to really appreciate them. Yep. Even if you live your whole life, you're not gonna appreciate them enough. But back to this game. Yeah, I discovered that you actually can spread honey on trees. Isn't that cool? I found a Heracross. I mean, Heracross has always been one of my favorite. Oh shit. Heracross has always been one of my favorite Pokemon. I always had like a soft spot for bug types. I don't know why. I always used to hate them in Gen 1, well, because they sucked. But after that, they actually started to get pretty good. And I was lucky to catch that, but he went to Endure, which did nothing, so I got pretty lucky there. And I'm not going to name it right now, but if anybody eventually wants that to be named after them, I doubt I'm going to use it. But hey, Thrash's Pokemon isn't going to be used, and he's still in this game, whether or not he knew it before 2 hours. It was like 2 hours ago, I guess. No, it was longer than that, but whatever, who cares. I find TM43, which is actually going to help me a lot here, is Secret Power. Pichu, or Behind You rather, needed a big buff to his strength, because all he had was Thunder Shock, and it was starting to piss me off, because he would get killed by everything left and right. Grinding him was a absolute bitch. As you can see, everybody else in the party was 25, but I gave up at level 24 for him, because I was having none of it. The only thing I could train him on were like level 35 Whalmers that I was fishing up, and like every other time I get a level 30 Magikarp, which was really annoying. And the Whalmers were killing him a lot, so I was getting pretty annoyed. And then the only other thing I could train him were like level 10 Pidgeys, which gave me like 80 experience points per pop. So it's like pick your damn poison, you know. And either way, you're not getting much experience points. But here I think the town was called Panam Town. It reminded me of Pallet Town when I first heard that. And this is one of those towns in the game where you just you walk in it and you walk through it, and it's like, don't blink, you missed it's Pantem. Don't blink, you missed Panam Town. Oh ho, look out! It's one of those towns where you walk through it and you scratch your head and you're like, why'd the game designers put this in? It has absolutely nothing to do with anything. I do like the Starlies on all the roofs, how all of their roofs coincidentally seem to have the same Pokemon on it at the exact same time doing the exact same thing. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. And look, an ambush. Solana, Lunic's partner from earlier, is standing right in front of the Poke Center. Like, how fair is that? I want to heal my Pokemon, but I have no choice but to fight you? That's obnoxious. I hate when this... Well, actually, the official games have never done that. I believe there was a picture back in the day, like a demotivational poster. Yeah, you guys remember those? That's digging way deep. But the demotivational posters, there's one of Gary Oak, and it was like, all your Pokemon are poisoned with 6 HP left, and guess who just blocked the front door to the Poke Center? Gary fucking Oak. But that actually never happened in the game, although as funny as that was. But fortunately for me, the fight was really easy. I took her out with like no problem whatsoever, and we're gonna heal up before we continue on past this worthless little town and go to the equivalent of the Great Marsh from Generation 4, which was one of my least favorite routes of all time. I hate rain routes. Like, unless you have a Pokemon that knows Thunder, it's really hard, and are a water type. That helps too. And for some reason, the Pokeballs have changed a different color in the marsh. I really don't know why, but it did. So enjoy that. I think it's the first time I stopped talking since this video began. Yeah, I got a lot to talk about in this video. I saved up a lot of thoughts because I haven't been doing these videos for a while. Unfortunately, I discovered that QuickTime is going to let me start screen recording, so I can actually finish this Let's Play if I want to. I mean, like I said earlier, wow, green Pokeballs, okay. Like I said earlier, I got a bad reputation for starting things that I don't finish, so I mean, there will probably be a point where I say I give up, but hopefully that point won't come, because I haven't got bored with this yet. It's still pretty fun, even though I'm just playing through a game that for the most part I've already played through. And this guy looks suspicious to me, so I talked to him, and yeah, you're definitely going to want to talk to that guy. The Lucky Egg is just awesome. I mean, you equip it and you double your experience points. It's like, it's absolutely essential. It makes grinding like not a chore anymore. So I gave it to Pagan because, as I've said, like probably about 26 times in about 4 videos, that he is impossible to train even as a ninja aspect. But there's another rival battle here. It's actually Diamond, and I think he's the most relaxed out of all of them. They all seem to kind of have different personalities, but honestly, I don't really see the point in a ton of character development, especially in a hack that nobody's going to play, but, you know, whatever. I make a mistake here, and I go for Leech Life, which was pretty stupid, because he uses Mean Look, and now I can't switch out, and Pagan is absolutely useless against this thing. The only thing it can use is Leech Life, and that's going to run out of PP probably before I can even kill this thing. Plus, it's got Spite, which is draining my PP so rapidly that I'm going to need to use it. And, oh my god, I can't believe I just said. God. Of Leech Life, yeah, the PP of Leech Life is being reduced at an alarming rate, so there's going to be a point where, I mean, I can't, I was stupid, okay? That's all I got to say about that. I made a stupid mistake, not going to do it again, didn't think the thing had Mean Look, didn't really know why I used Leech Life to begin with, but hey, I won, I think, yep. Gesundheit. But anyway, I do actually eventually get it down, so if you were all concerned about it. I wasn't even concerned about it, so, you know, it's a game. But, sends out is, Tranquil, which is the 5th generation Pidgey thing that nobody ever uses because it sucks. Well, Pidgey didn't suck, just everybody used one at one point, and everybody got really bored of them. I hate the stereotypical bird Pokemon. It makes me kind of sad. Although sometimes the obligatory Rattata is pretty good. Like, I actually like Rattata and Raticate, and you know what? Actually, nope, I lied. They all suck. Bidoof and Zigzagoon, and I hate all of them. So I ignore that last statement because it wasn't true. This Eevee's got some pretty beastly defense because I go for some bites and it just doesn't do nothing. So I gotta try and get some toxic damage on this thing. And I'm on my bed and I'm shifting around, so if there's a lot of random noise, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to avoid it, but sometimes it just doesn't work. But wow, why did I use Horse Dig against this thing? I'm doing awful here. I think eventually I do get it down, just like poison damage and stuff, but I don't know. know. Oh yeah, I get the pin missile to go at least 3 times, and yeah. What a beautiful victory! You're a great trainer. Oh, there was something funny I wanted to say earlier about some trainer who like complimented me on how awesome I am, but it turns out he was just a really shitty trainer. I probably skipped the battle, which is why I missed the opportunity, but oh, whatever. It wasn't that funny anyway, so, you know, I don't even care. I don't know why I left in a random trip to the Pokemon Center. I try to edit those out because I know you guys don't feel like watching me go back to the Poke Center every time I get hurt. So I just kind of try to edit it out for the most part, but I left this one in for some reason. I don't know, maybe something happens on the way back. I can't remember. I run into a Psyduck that I run away from, and I don't know why I left this in. But either way, oh, I found a super potion. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. You guys needed to see me finding a super potion, of course. You never would have been able to find that without my assistance, so that's obvious. But, and he says it's not uncommon to see Magikarp in these wetlands. Well, I didn't see any, and I'm glad I didn't see any, so, yeah. And we get to this place, and it's on fire! Oh my god! What are we gonna do, guys? I guess I'll have 2 Deep take care of it. He's the only one that knows any water moves, so that'd be the logical decision there. And it's time for the real leaders of Team Steam to get their hands dirty. Yeah! Steam's getting their hands dirty. Those trees look like they have eyebrows. But, yeah, the city's getting gangbanged by Team Steam, so we need to, get it? Because they're gangbangers. They're not actually gangbanging, you know, though I guess they could be. First episode reference, this guy gives me a Steam uniform, which actually, replaces the bike in this game, interestingly enough. If you put it on, you move really fast, which is kind of funny. Red has a Gyarados. I don't want to fight Red then. Now he stopped the fire. Not your Gyarados, but he did it. Yeah, way to take credit for everything your Pokemon does for you, you jackwagon. Did I just say that? I sounded like my dad. Wow, that was weird, guys. Before we take on Team Steam, I'm gonna pick up some potions and stuff. I think I'm done catching Pokemon for this run. I don't really need anything more. I mean, if you're looking at the Let's Play thread and you want to be in my game, then just let me know and I'll catch something and name it after you. I got no promises I'm gonna use it, but I'll catch one for you and name it after you if you want. And I'm allowed to enter because I look like a member of Team Steam. I guess I'm a new recruit or something because I don't think that would really work most of the time, especially since I'm going to be running in and out of this building to go to the Pokemon Center. But whatever, I guess at this point, and by this point they already know that something's fishy, but I don't really know why they keep letting me in, even though if I have a Team Steam uniform on. Whatever. Team Steam guy goes in, random kid that you're not supposed to be letting in goes out. I mean, I don't know. You know what? Pokemon logic already has enough loopholes in it and flaws that I can't even bother to argue about it most of the time. So, there you go. I can just randomly go back and forth in the Team Steam headquarters because apparently they don't care. Another thing I've always realized was kind of stupid about Pokemon logic is that these are like smart groups of criminals, like organized groups of criminals here. And yeah, this is Zorua there if you want it. I didn't, and I didn't feel like going to get a free space and from my party to pick it up. But one thing I always thought was kind of stupid is that you can just run into these guys' base and Pokemon battle with them all, and for some reason they all just are like, oh, you beat me in a Pokemon battle, we'll give up, we'll go away. Don't they have like switchblades or something? I mean, it's not too hard to stop a 10-year-old kid. But
I gotta battle Sheila again here. Well, what she doesn't know here is that Horse Stick has Bite. Yeah, didn't see that one coming, did you? Bite's actually a pretty nifty move. The fact that they changed it to Dark type is interesting, because I don't really see why, but I guess there were too many normal physical moves. They needed to thin the pile a little bit, if you will, so whatever. Cool by me. And her Drift Limb's pretty tough. Like, Astonish does an incredible amount of damage. And I think my finger slipped there, and I went for the extra. I got greedy and went for the extra Thundershock. But luckily for me, the paralysis set in and prevented him from moving. So I actually got lucky. I got lucky a few times in that series there. But her Per Ugly's coming out now, and this thing's bitch. Like, its defense is up the wall. I really hate this thing. Like, it looks stupid, and its defense... I have a big hatred for any Pokemon that has high defense and looks stupid. You'll find that. Because it just won't go down no matter what you do. I mean, I don't have any fighting type moves, so it's not like I can do anything, like, really awesome to it. No, I just kind of gotta grind it out, and that's, as you can see, it's not working so well for me. But I got lucky there that she didn't hit any, or I guess it's a he probably, didn't hit any more than twice, and I'm able to heal and just let it die of poison damage on the next turn. Yeah! Stratego! Stratego! Yeah. Oh, they took the red orb and the blue orb, and they're going to Seanport City. It's not Seaport. You know, that would be the logical name of the city. No, they had to throw in an N to vary it up, but it turned out to be Seanport. Like, okay, that's cool by me. I don't see anything weird about that at all. And this guy's supposed to be Professor Rowan? Like, what was the guy who was making this hack thinking? Professor Rowan's an old man. He looks like he's 6 there. Like, what are you doing? Just throw in an old man sprite. At least then I'd be like, well, at least he's old looking. Jeez. Just a small stain on an otherwise perfect hack. I mean, it's really not even worth bitching about. But I'm just in the mood to talk. If you haven't noticed, like, I'm a lot more animated today than I usually am. I think that guy on that bench actually gives you something pretty cool, but I can't remember. He might give you an Eevee, but I forgot to talk to him. I'll have to do that. The red and blue orbs, if you never played Gen 3, resurrect Gruden and Kyogre. And I don't know why this guy was hanging out with Red and Diamond there, but whatever. He had really nothing interesting to say. But this is the second gym. It's the grass gym. So, I'm not going to show really any of the battles in here, because like the first gym, Eric's just going to clean up. It's just going to be a one-shot for most everything. I think there's only one non-grass type Pokemon in this gym, and it's a Tranquil. So it's nothing even to be frightened about. So, Flamethrower at this point in the game is almost broken, because I think in a battle that I didn't include on this video that I did fight, it took out a Growlithe in one hit. A fairly high-level Growlithe. I used Flamethrower by complete accident, and it took it out in one hit, and it wasn't even a critical hit. So it was like, at this point in the game, Flamethrower is almost broken for your Charmeleon to have. But I guess that's just part of the circumstances, too, that this game has a ridiculously easy beginning if you have a fire Pokemon. But this is Esmeralda. She's the leader, and yeah, not much to see here. Eric's gonna clean up, and I attached the lucky egg to Eric since he was doing most of the battling in here. In fact, all of the battling. So I allowed him to gain 3 or 4 levels just from the gym alone. So that's nice. And she healed her Torterra, even though at this point, she just raised the white fucking flag. There's nothing she can do. Flamethrower is just going to completely dominate her team, unless she can put a burn on me, which is impossible since I'm fire type. So, and she doesn't have anything that'll burn me anyway, so good luck, see you later, thanks for the badge. I was truly incredible in that battle. I didn't do anything. I just told Eric to use flamethrower over and over. So, I mean, I don't know what you're gushing over. And we get Giga Drain, which, to my surprise, like I can imagine, like I can see Pagan learning this, but Muffin Duck, like I would imagine Horstick would be able to learn that before Muffin Duck. That doesn't make any sense to me. But I get it to Pagan because I'm sick of Leech Life. Even though it's not going to be stab anymore, like, who cares? It's a jumping power of 40, like, that's all you need to say. And Eric got poisoned in that battle, if you didn't notice, so I'm going to have to make a trip back to the Poke Center before, but that's essentially, all of the meat that's going on in this video. Just finished up the gym, and I think I head north. Take a look at the route up there for a minute, and that's about it. So it'll probably be a good time to stop watching the video if you get really bored easily. You know, go do something else. Go get an ice cream cone, or go do whatever it is people do on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Like personally, I play Pokemon, talk to old men who are asleep. But yeah. You don't look like you're on the way to the Pokemon Center to cure your Pikachu. You're sitting around doing nothing. And this lady gives us the Lucky Punch, which will help us a lot on our journey. No, it won't. No, it won't. It won't help us at all. It only applies to Chansey, and I don't have one and don't plan on having one. Now this guy's alright. He knows what to give out. See, the leftovers are a pretty awesome item, and he'll help you out quite a bit, especially if you have something with a lot of defense and a lot of HP. That'll help you out a lot. So throw it on like a Snorlax or something, it'll help you out big time. And that's all that's going on in this video game. Hey, Weasel. I already have a water type, see ya. I skipped this battle. And that'll be it for today, guys. See you around. Oh, pee-pee.